Hello.
Hello, shalom.
Shalom. How's it going, man? How's it going?
Good, good, good.
All right, man. I seen you in the comment section. So what is it that you disagree with what we saying? Are you saying that salvation is for all? What is your biblical lens?
All right. Well, let me ask you, what is your definition of salvation?
Salvation, it would be to the my biblical definition of salvation is basically Luke chapter 1 verses 68 through 73.
All right,
So
and that's on.
the biblical definition would be somebody being saved from their enemies.
Okay, okay. Say from your enemies, and that's meaning like earthly enemies or spiritual
Yeah,
enemies.
earthly enemies, physical enemies.
Okay, so you talking about the salvation for the 1,000 years? That's what you talking about,
No, I'm talking about regular salvation, what is prophesied in the Bible.
right?
Yeah. So, I mean, are you saying that salvation is only going to be for 1,000 years, or what are you saying?
Yeah, the salvation that's going to be that's in Revelations.
Yeah, we don't hold the understanding that the kingdom of Christ is only going to reign for 1,000 years, and then Satan is going to get loosed. We don't believe that.
Oh, okay.
That's more of a Christian doctrine, and yeah, we don't hold to that at Sakari. So,
Okay. So the when it talks about um I was reading it the other day that the ones that got their head beheaded, they're going to come back to life and be joined for 1,000 years. But the ones that didn't, they're going to be asleep until the 1,000 years of ended. Then they're going to be woken up and gone to the kingdom of heaven. That's the little gist that I got from it.
okay. Well,
That's in Revelations. I forget where it's at though.
I mean that's fine, but the topic that you was talking about is salvation. So I would like to see like where heathens. I would like to see anybody outside of the nation of Israel being saved.
Hmm.
Like where do you see that in the Bible?
Okay, let me ask you this: the nation of Israel, does it consist of all black people?
I wouldn't say black people because that's just a name that white people put on us. See, I'm under the school of thought that the Israelites are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Oh, well, the Native Americans and Hispanics. So I want to get back to that later on.
Okay.
But but okay, so those group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say let's say a white man
Mm-hmm.
who knows that we are the chosen people
Mm-hmm.
and wants to get on the winning team.
Mm-hmm.
He can't do that. Is that what you're saying? He can't do that.
You're saying so if a white man came up to me and said, "Hey, man, I know you're the Israelites. Can I get down
Right.
with you?"
Right.
I mean, that's gonna happen anyway, though. So I'm not seeing your point.
Right. Right. So that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
That's
So
not.
do you?
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. That's not salvation.
Okay. Okay. Now,
If hold on, let me break this down to you. If a group of people
no.
come to you,
I'm not talking about salvation right now. I'm talking about the nation of Israel because that's who salvation is promised to, right?
yes.
So we're gonna go to salvation later on, but right now we need to get to this point. The nation of Israel, the
Mm-hmm.
nation of Israel is consisted of who?
The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
All right, and um, if a stranger a can a Canaanite
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get on the winning team. Matter of fact, even how about this? I'm gonna say this:
Are you talking about Rahab? I'm
Rahab,
I'm kind of
uh, yeah,
catching it.
Rahab, the lad that was that Christ had blessed, that had that issue of blood, that
They,
healed.
wait, hold on. The lady that had the issue of blood was an Israelite. You're talking about Matthew 15, the Canaanite lady that came here with her daughter was sick. But let me answer this first question. So Rahab, in the account of Rahab, that is not salvation. Salvation is being saved from your enemies. Her enemies came to her people and she betrayed her people to get with Israel. How was that
Right,
salvation?
right. Now, like I said, we talking about the nation of Israel right now.
I know, but I'm just asking on the account of Rahab because that's what you brought up.
All right.
How is that salvation? How is a person betraying their whole race of people to get with the people that's going to kill her people? How is that salvation, bro?
Okay. We talking about the nation of Israel right now.
Okay, we
Now,
can move off of that. Okay,
check it out. Check it out.
okay,
Rahab
okay,
heard about our God.
okay.
About so uh she got with our God. She got with people.
Yeah,
She started she became part of the covenant once she made
no, 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 sir. She did not become part of. You're gonna have to show me
she
book
did.
chapter. Hold on, you're gonna have to show me book chapter verse where it says that Rahab became part of the covenant.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
No, I don't want. I don't want to ask nothing. I want you to show that in the
Now,
Bible.
now, 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 now this is now Rahab was an example now.
No, I'm okay. So give me the book chapter verse where it says Rahab entered into the Mosaic covenant.
Okay, let's go to Matthew.
No, Rahab. We talking about Rahab.
That's what I'm finna tell you, bro.
Matthew isn't Rahab wasn't in Matthew.
Okay. Let's go to Matthew. Did you hear me?
I hear you, but we're talking about Rahab. So why?
Listen. Let's go to Matthew.
Oh my God. Okay, you're not. You're
See,
you're not even finna answer that question. It's okay.
I'm answering right now. If you bear with me,
I am. You want Matthew 15, right?
no, I ain't
Canaanite
in
woman.
Matthew 15.
Yeah,
No,
it
I ain't
is.
in no Matthew 15.
You want the Canaanite woman. That her daughter was.
No. What? Okay. See, you basically like them white folks right now, bro. Come on now.
I mean, bro, I'm
Come
just
on,
going on
bro.
what
Come
you
on,
said.
bro. Come on, bro. Come
What you
on.
said. So what verse do
Come
you
on.
want, bro? What verse you want?
Come on. Just bear with me.
Okay,
Walk
what verse
with me.
you want?
Feel me on this.
Okay.
All right. We in Matthew
Okay.
chapter 1.
Matthew 1. Okay. We're gonna go
Mhm.
Matt 1. Okay, Matthew 1.
Go to verse 5
Where
and read
verse
that for me.
this is Matthew 1 and 5. It says, and Solomon begot Boaz of Rahab, and Boaz begot Obed of Ruth, and Obed begat Jesse. Okay.
Okay. So if you in the house of Israel,
Mm-hmm.
you in the covenant, right?
No.
Okay. See, that's where we just don't agree to disagree well on that.
Well,
Because this
if you
not,
that's why
not
I asked you, hold on, that's why I asked you to show a verse proving that. What you have brought me to is the genealogy of Christ.
right.
What
That's the
all that
genealogy of Christ. And
I
that
know
and
all
that's and
hold
that
on,
said
hold
two to
on, brother.
three things.
Hold on, brother. All this is showing is the lineage of Christ. That is it.
Right.
This this does not show salvation. This does not show people coming into a covenant, bro.
We ain't talking about salvation right now. We got to talk about the nation of Israel.
Your point is that a heathen, if they come and join Israel, they're an Israelite now. I get the point.
Okay, then.
And what I'm
Okay,
saying,
they are Israel.
what I'm saying is in Matthew 5, I mean 1 and 5, it doesn't say that. So what are you talking about?
It doesn't say that Rahab was part of the covenant, but it was an Israelite.
No, it doesn't. It just says that this is Christ's lineage. It doesn't say any of that, bro.
Okay. So
So give me
Rahab.
another verse. Maybe you
So
misspoke. Give me another verse. bear
So
with
Rahab, the Canaanite,
you.
couldn't receive salvation while she was alone with Israel, right? Is
No.
that what you're saying? She couldn't
Yes.
receive it.
Yes. Who did? Let me just cut the
Wow.
chase. Who did? Who did?
Wow, bro.
Who did Christ
Damn,
die
bro.
for? Who did Christ die for?
Boy, that's some stiff necked Israelites that the Bible be talking about. Come
That,
on, bro.
that's
Come
cool.
on, bro.
I understand, but I got a question for you. You ask your question. This is my question now. Who who did Christ die for?
Die for the nation of Israel.
Okay, so if Christ died for the nation of Israel, how is anybody else accepted? Like, watch this. This is Hebrews 9:15, and it says, "And for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death, for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament, they which are
Mm-hmm.
called might receive the promise of eternal inheritance." Who are the
Mm-hmm.
people that were under the first testament?
The Israelites.
So where does that say that Christ died for anybody else right here?
Okay. I'm show you where it says it at.
In Hebrews 9.
No, not in Hebrews.
No, I'm not going
But
away.
but
I want you to explain
but
Hebrews 9:15.
Hebrews 9:15.
Yeah, break that down. How in Hebrews 9:15 it's saying that Christ only died for them that were under the first testament. You already agreed that that was Israel. So where are you getting that Christ died for anybody else? I need you to break down that. Why in the New Testament it's saying what I'm saying, that Christ only came for Israel.
Right. Christ only came for Israel, right?
Okay.
All right. Now, I want to go a precept to what that was.
A precept in Hebrews 9:15.
Right, right.
Okay, what's the precept?
Leviticus 19:34.
Brother,
Look what,
Leviticus
look what.
19. Hold on, brother. Leviticus 19 and 34 is not a precept of Hebrews 9 and 15. That is a
Read it
law.
for me.
That's
Read
a
it for
law
me.
statute commandment.
Read it for me, and read it. And
I know
I want you to
I
ask
know
me.
what you're trying to get at. I know what you're trying to get at.
What does it say there? What does it say?
You're trying to say that stranger there is a heathen and is not in the Hebrew. That is ger. A Israelite can be called a stranger too, bro. So please, can we get back to
Israelite can be called a stranger. Did you just say that?
yes, a Israelite can be known
How
as a
do, how,
stranger.
how can a stranger be a stranger to his own house?
Does all of Israel just live in Israel, or do they live in other places too?
No, I'm talking about bloodline.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay. So
Hold on. If a bloodline Israelite doesn't live in the land, is he a stranger to Israel?
so you saying no. This is
No,
what you
hold
just
on.
said.
No, I need you to answer that.
This is
If a
what you
blood,
just
hold
said.
on. If a
You
bloodline
said
Israelite doesn't live in
I'm
Israel and he
you
comes
said
to Israel, is he a
I'm a
stranger to Israel?
I'm a black man that that's a stranger to his own people.
If okay, then did you say
So
hold on?
you
Use
saying
that example. Hold on, brother.
African
I'm gonna use
tiger
your
is
example.
different from a Siberian tiger, huh?
Hold on. I'm gonna give you an example. We're talking about black people, right?
Bruh.
Hold on, brother. Let me give you the example. I'm about to use black people. Let's say
Okay.
I have family in Virginia. I'm born
Uh-huh.
in Texas. If I go to Virginia, am I a stranger to Virginia?
Hold on, bro. We talking about bloodlines now.
No. What you're
We
bringing out
talking
in
about
Leviticus,
bloodlines.
what you're bringing
You
out in
supposed to love.
Leviticus.
You
Hold
supposed to
on.
love them the same
Hold
way.
on, brother. You're trying to escape. In Leviticus 19 and 34, I know what you're trying to get at. You're trying to say that
Okay.
that stranger that's supposed to be treated like one born in the land is a heathen, correct?
I'm trying to. Hello. You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right. Let's. Do you know about
So
the
you're moving
Messiah
on from the
talking about he
topic.
was good sheep?
Hold on, I just want to make sure you're moving off the topic though.
Moving off what topic?
Leviticus 19.
Leviticus 19 says the same thing as what I'm about to tell you right now. Because you saying Israelite can be a black man can be a stranger to his own people.
Yes, you can be a stranger to your own people. Was David considered a stranger?
Was you said David?
Yes. Did David not say in the Psalms, hold on, I'm about to bring it up.
Yeah, bring that up for me.
Okay, I got you. Where is it at? Yeah, because I see people get confused with that as if like stranger can just mean non-Israelite. You can be a stranger and still be Israelite. Stranger is just somebody that's strange to something. A foreigner. That's why I use the example. If I'm a black man and I have family in Virginia, but I go to Virginia, I'm a stranger in Virginia, but I'm still a black man.
You know who's the real strangers? Hispanics and Native Americans.
That's cool, but you want to talk about salvation, so let's stick to
But
salvation.
but we y'all accepted them, but you can't accept a nigga lover.
Well, you would have to prove that Mexicans and Native Americans are not Israelites.
Well, first of all, they had their own land and they got reparations.
Mexicans don't have their own land that is owned by the Spaniards.
Okay.
So what I'm noticing is a lot of black people are ignorant to that, and y'all try to say that Mexicans got their own. No, that Mexico is owned by white people, Spaniards that are from Rome, from Italy.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Psalm 69.
Okay.
There we go. Hold on. This is Psalms 69 and 8. A Psalm of David. Psalm 69 and 8. It says, I have become a stranger unto my brethren, an alien unto my mother's children. So is David not an Israelite anymore?
Okay. You put me on something right there. What was that
Okay,
again?
bro. That was Psalm 69 and 8. You know what I'm saying, brother? That's what it's all about. Edifying.
59, 8.
Yes, sir. That is David, an
Okay.
Israelite, saying that he's a stranger unto his
Right.
people.
Right.
So an
All right.
Israelite is a stranger, correct?
So David said he was a stranger. Let me see why he said that later on.
You can, but he said he was a stranger to his brother and alien unto his mother's children. So he was saying he was a stranger to his people. He's still an Israelite, correct?
Okay.
All right.
So
So
what does the Messiah what does the Messiah say about uh white people can't be Israelites?
well, to be an Israelite, you have to be a descendant of Jacob.
Yeah, you that's bloodline, but I'm talking about as far as faith. I'm talking or let me
So you
show you
believe
something else.
you believe
Let
in
me show you something
spiritual.
else.
Hold on, you believe in spiritual Israelites, basically. So if somebody believes,
I'm thinking we gonna have to go with some spiritual Israelites because I'm getting a
okay,
lot of awakening. You
okay,
still got your Bible?
yeah, I got it. Can you see my screen? I'm sharing the screen.
No, let me see.
I'm sharing my screen. You should be.
Okay, I see it. My bad, my
Now,
bad.
hold on. So let me ask you this question real quick. Watch this, because you've been asked a question. I think it's fair if I ask a question. Watch this. This is. Okay, so this is Jeremiah 23 and verse 5. This is a future prophecy about the Messiah coming to save, right? Watch this. This says, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch. A
Hmm.
king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute just judgment and justice in the earth. In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness. Watch this. I want you to pay attention to verse 7 and 8. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, The Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth, which bringeth up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country and from all countries where I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. So, how are there going to be spiritual Israelites if this is a prophecy about Christ coming to save physical bloodline Israelites from the north
Hmm.
country, Babylon, and from any other country where they have been scattered? Because we know the 12 tribes of Israel have been scattered through all nations, correct?
To all nations.
This
Hmm.
literally just said he's only coming to save bloodline Israelite. It says the seed of the house of Israel. Now,
Hmm.
how can somebody be a spiritual Israelite if Christ is only coming to save physical bloodline Israelites?
Hmm. That's something because the Messiah said something else about that.
The Messiah follows everything prophetic in the Bible.
I
So it's
know. I know.
so so he can't go against prophecy. So he didn't say anything else.
Do you know what he was talking about when he was talking about being a good shepherd?
Being a good shepherd. Yeah,
Turn
he
to
was. Hold
John
on,
chapter
hold on,
10.
hold on, brother. Before we go anywhere else, can you concede and say that Christ is coming to save bloodline Israelites?
Yes, he's coming to save bloodline Israelites.
Okay, we can move on. All right, where do you want to go now?
Now, all of them ain't gonna be saved. There's only a remnant that's gonna be saved.
I'm with you. Well, a
Okay.
remnant is going to be
Okay.
saved. Hold on, I go clarify. A remnant is going to be saved out of Babylon, but in the end, all Israel shall be saved. That's what Romans 11:26 say.
Shoot, all of them ain't gonna be saved, bro.
They'll,
All
they'll
ain't gonna be.
they'll be back. They'll be back, but that's another topic. But where you trying to go?
Uh, John 10. John
John
chapter 10.
10. In what verse?
All right. He's talking about being the good shepherd right here.
What verse? Are you talking
Uh,
about 11 where it says, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep."
yep.
Okay, who are
Give
the
his
sheep?
life for the sheep. Now the sheep is Israel. And he's talking about the lost sheep too.
Okay, and who was those lost sheep?
The lost sheep is the ones mostly the Samaritans, northern kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Those are all Israelites, sir.
right, those are our Israelites. Now, go to verse 16.
Okay. John 10, 16. Uh-huh. And it says, "And I have other sheep I have which are not of this fold. Them also must I bring, and they shall hear my voice. And this shepherd is Salaki. And there shall be one fold and one shepherd." Yeah,
One
I agree with
fold and one shepherd.
I
So
agree
you
with that.
agree with that, right?
Yeah, but what is that talking about? Do you know that's
Who
prophetic?
who are who are the other sheep?
It's the other brothers and sisters that's scattered around, because who is Christ talking to in John? Where in Christ's ministry, where is he teaching?
He's teaching in the southern kingdom.
He's
Now,
because he's only
the
teaching.
northern kingdom is the
Hold on,
is the lost ones.
hold on, brother, slow down. He's teaching at this time. Christ is only teaching to the Jews at that time because the northern kingdom left.
Right.
So therefore, those other sheep of another fold are other Israelites. It's not talking about the heathen.
No, the other sheep of the other fold
Yeah, that's
is
that's.
the other one.
I'm
It
about to
is
hold on. I'm about to show you. Hold on. It's in prophecy. Hold on. It is
speaking
it's
of
in
prophecy.
it's in
Speaking of
Ezekiel.
prophecy, that's what it all boils down to.
I know. Listen, and
Isaiah 56.
I'm about to
That
show you.
whole thing.
I know. Hold on. Just
Okay,
John.
okay, my bad.
Got you, bro.
I hear you now.
John 10 is a prophecy. John 10 and 16 is a prophecy about Judah and Northern Kingdom coming together. Watch. This is Ezekiel 37 and verse 15. This is called the reunion of Judah and Israel. It says, "The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions, and join them into one stick. And join them, so like it says, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall be one in thine hand."
Hmm.
That's talking about that. Because when Judah and Israel comes back together, we're going to be one nation again. And who's going to be that one shepherd over those people?
The Messiah.
There you go. That's the other sheep of the other fold.
Yeshua.
Yeah, that's the other sheep of the fold. That's not talking about the heathen. Because
No,
again,
that is talking
hold
about
on,
the heathen,
hold
bro.
on, hold on, brother. Again, that can't be true because I just brought out Jeremiah 23, where Christ
Uh-huh.
is prophesied to save physical bloodline Israelites.
That's what I'm talking about. Physical bloodline Israelites is the lost sheep in John 10.
Yeah, the only people that's called sheep in the Bible, brother, is Israelites.
Right. And
So they're
guess who? And guess who can be a Israelite? The strangers,
well, you have to
which
prove.
the Most High said you you have to call them as one of your fold.
That's why I said I tried to clarify Leviticus 19:34, and I've
So
already showed you that the stranger that you're talking about in there is an Israelite, because an Israelite can be called a stranger. So, sir, I'm gonna be honest with you. You have not shown a heathen being able to come into the covenant. I need you to show me that book, chapter, verse.
let's go to uh Matthew 8.
Now we in Matthew 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Matthew 8.
Now
Mm-hmm.
I want you to read that part, the Roman officer. Now who would be a Roman officer? Would it be an Israelite?
What verse are you trying to read?
5 through I think 13.
So you saying it says when Jesus entered into Capernaum, there came to him a centurion beseeching him and saying, Lord, my servant lieth at home sick of the I think that's Pesley, grievously tormented. And Jesus said unto him, I will come and heal him. The centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou should come under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. For I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to this man, Go, and he goeth, into another, Come, and he cometh, into my servant, Do this, and he doeth. When Jesus heard it, he marveled and said unto him that followed, Verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, not in Israel. And I say unto you that many shall come from the east and the west, and shall sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
But the
you're trying to
children
say,
of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness.
yeah, we already agreed, brother, that all Israelites aren't going to be saved.
All right. So
Because
who is this?
hold on. You're not saying that this is all of Israel being casted out, correct?
No, no,
Okay, so we understand
no.
that. We
This is
understand.
what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This white man had great faith.
Hold on. Show me where that's a white man.
But who else is Rome? Who else in Rome is Greek?
Are you trying to tell me that only white people was in Rome?
Well, unless they were slaves.
No, are you trying to say that only there were no Israelites in
So,
Italy?
so
Hold on,
no.
there was no Israelites?
You saying Cornelius was black?
Cornelius was an Israelite, yes.
Oh man, golly, y'all lost. Damn.
You want me to prove it?
Okay, okay,
Hold on, I'm about to prove
okay.
it. I'm about to prove it.
Hey. We gonna agree to disagree on the
No,
whole.
I'm
Matter of
about to
fact,
prove it. Hold on,
matter of
I'm about to
fact,
prove it. Don't
matter
run.
of fact.
No, don't run. We gonna go to
Let me
Cornelius.
ask you this.
Nah, brother.
No, because we gonna agree to disagree.
Nah,
We
brother,
gonna
don't
agree to
run.
disagree.
No, I haven't. You can't
Because
even. Hold
first
on.
off, a
Hold on, brother.
white man,
Hold
and
on.
if
Hold on, brother.
Cornelius was, why did he have to go to Peter to get to 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 be uh to get
Who was
validation?
who was Peter sent to?
Peter was sent to the Israelites.
So if Peter was sent to the Israelites, he was sent to Cornelius, right?
Now, Peter had a disturbing
Now hold on,
dream,
hold on, hold on, hold on. I asked you a question.
which
Slow
may
down,
not this
brother. Slow down,
this is
brother.
very important. This is very important.
If you don't slow
This
down,
is very important.
I'm gonna have to mute you if you don't slow down.
Well, that's cool, bro. Because we gonna agree to disagree anyway.
Well, you can't disagree with me, brother, because I haven't even given you I haven't even showed you what I believe yet. I haven't even went to the scripture yet. So you can agree
Bro,
to
you
disagree.
believe Cornelius was a black man? Come on.
I didn't say he was a black man. I said he was Israelite.
Okay. Okay.
So
He wasn't no Israelite.
he
He was a
wasn't.
devout man. He was a
So
devout man. He
okay,
was.
show me in the Bible where a heathen was known to be devout.
Well, I showed it to you with Rahab. I showed and guess how they got devout? With their faith.
But brother, let me ask you a question.
That's the thing
Let me
that y'all
just
don't talk about when I've
hold on.
seen a couple of y'all's videos.
Hold on. Let me just clarify this.
This
Cornelius is from Caesarea, right?
where the white folks was.
Caesarea is where the white people are.
Caesarea. No. Caesarea or Italy?
Caesarea. This is what Cornelius. It said there was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius. But then if you jump down to verse 5, it says
he was a part of the Italian regiment, though, and he was
okay.
Roman.
Oh, okay. So are you trying to say that it just because it says the Italian band, that means that he had to be a white man?
He was Italian and he was Roman.
Doesn't
he
say
was white.
It doesn't say that he was Italian. It just says that he was in the Italian band. Do you know what the Italian band is?
Yes. He was.
What is that? What is that?
You said the band or the army?
What is the Italian band? What is that? What is that?
Okay, but I don't know. Tell me what you think it is.
It is just the army of Rome.
Okay. That's what I thought.
So just because he's part of the army, that makes him white?
No, because he's Roman.
It says that he's from Caesarea.
Okay.
Where is Caesarea?
Where is Caesarea?
Caesarea is in Israel.
It's in Israel?
Yes.
Okay. So that white man was in Israel and he was part of an Italian regiment.
It doesn't say that he was white. It just said his name was Cornelius. He's from Caesarea and he's in the army of Rome. He's in the part of Italian band. You keep inserting that he's white.
Why did another Israelite have to make sure that had to be a plug for another Israelite?
What you mean be a plug for another Israelite?
That's basically what it was. Devout man. If he's a devout man, he's following the commandments. He's abiding by the law, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't that enough? I'm
finna just cut it short because I kind of see you're not finna let me get through this, so I'm gonna just get to the point.
Like I said, we just don't agree to disagree on it, man.
Well, you can, but I'm finna go into the Greek. So let me explain this real quick. When you go to Acts 10 and 28, because I know you're not finna let me read all that. Right here, Acts 10 and 28, follow me, brother. It says, he said unto him, you know how that it is unlawful and an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation. But God has shown me that I should not call any man common and unclean. Now watch this. Watch when I go into this word for the Greek. For another nation.
You was breaking up.
You hear me?
Now say that last part, the last 20 seconds of it.
If you go into Acts 10, chapter 28, and you go into the Greek and you go for that word for one of another nation, the word there is alophilos. Alophilos is a compound word. So alos just means another or other, right? But watch this. If I go back to the compound word, I lost it. If I go back to the compound word and I go into the other word, let me get it real quick. Because this is G246. You can look this up in the lexicon if you want to. This other word is phile. Do you know what phile means?
Yeah, sometimes I don't go by that stuff because sometimes that can be off a little bit too. I found that out.
Well, you would have to. In this text, it says that phile. It says in the New Testament, all the persons descended from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob.
Okay.
So it's basically saying in the Greek that Peter is saying that he knows that it's wrong. It was said to him that it was wrong to hang out with a person that's from another tribe. Do you know what that other tribe is that he's talking about?
What is that?
He's basically talking about the Northern Kingdom, because you remember the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom split up, correct?
Right.
So they didn't deal with each other. But guess what? Also, Jews didn't deal with. They didn't deal with their brothers and sisters who didn't grow up in Jewry. So Cornelius was somebody that found that he was an Israelite in Rome, started keeping the customs. And the reason why God gave Peter that vision is because Peter was still holding on to something that the Pharisees came up with. Because guess what? In Acts 10 and 28, that he said, it's unlawful to keep company with one of another nation. You can't find that nowhere in the Torah. That's a made-up commandment by the Pharisees. So that's how we know that Cornelius is an Israelite, because in the Greek, it literally says that he's from one of the 12 tribes of Israel in the Greek.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So do you have anywhere else to prove that heathens can be saved?
Let me ask you this. Explain this to me then. We're talking about Pharisees.
Uh-huh. Are we about to get off the topic of salvation or what?
We probably can't talk about salvation until we get the about who Israel is.
Okay, so we still on. Okay, so you have yet to show again an
yes,
heathen.
I have. We just ain't agree on it,
brother. You just disagree with the Greek.
No, everything you
I
just
want
said.
You to know this. I want you to know this. You disagree that this
I
man.
said. So let me ask you this.
I just want you to understand this. You just disagreed that this man is not an Israelite, but yet he's from Caesarea, which is from Israel. And then on top of that, in the Greek, it says that he's from Israel. So you're gonna disagree with all that.
How do we know that that's right though? You say in the Greek. Because like I said, some of that stuff ain't true. Let me ask you this: how do y'all pronounce the Most High's name? Yahweh Shai or Yahweh?
The Most High's name is Yahweh.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I've gotten some information from the Middle East that his name is Yahweh. Yahweh. You ever heard of that?
Yaqub?
No. Okay.
I'm gonna be real with you from the Middle. I'm gonna just keep it funky with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. That nobody from the Middle East told you that, because Jewish people call the Most High God's name Hashem. So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. And even if we can go down, even if we go down this line, if we go to the Moabite stone, which is an ancient artifact where the Moabites defeated Israel, they have on their Moabite stone that they defeated Yahweh. So even the heathens knew that God's name was Yahweh. And that's, you can go look it up. It's called the Moabite stone.
Okay. So what about that Babylonian template? Since we're talking about that Babylonian template where the Babylonians capturing I think it's Joachim, the king Joachim.
Mm-hmm. Man, I still need you to show me
where he was in the prison clothes, wearing them fringes and stuff.
Brother, I'm not interested in
fringes like that.
I'm not interested in that because you have yet to show and
being an Israelite. You just don't agree with it.
So
how about this?
Hold on, bro. I gotta ask this question right now. How can you be right, but you didn't even know that Caesarea was in Israel?
Okay, that's one thing. But what about the other stuff
you also didn't even know that there were Israelites in Rome.
Yes, there were Israelites in Rome.
So why can't this man be an Israelite from Rome?
Okay.
You don't think it's white supremacy that you're just inserting that this is a white man?
So what now?
You don't think that's white supremacy that you're just inserting because this man was in the Italian band that he's a white man? That's like saying because black people join the army, if you just say you're part of the American army, you're just a white man. Are there not black people in America's army?
Say that one more time.
Are there black people? Are there black people in America's army?
Yeah.
So why can't there be black people in the Italian band?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You kind of what you're using right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, is white supremacy Christianity. You're insinuating that this man.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
It is because you kidding me.
White supremacy Christianity ain't they're about telling nothing. I'm saying.
Sir, you just said that Cornelius was a white man, but you have no evidence of that.
Cornelius was a white man.
Okay, give me the evidence. Give me the evidence.
But I
No,
you
no,
said
prove Cornelius was a white man.
I proved Cornelius was a white man because why did the angel uh uh tell that uh the Cornelius to go to Peter instead of saying, okay, go and make a sacrifice
What? Why does
and
he
do
have to make?
this?
Hold on, brother. Why does
Huh?
he have to make a sacrifice? What are you talking about?
Okay, that's what I'm saying, bro.
No, why
Okay,
does he? Why does
if
he
you
have to make a sacrifice?
if you have known that you're in the house of Israel,
Uh huh.
and if and you come back to your heritage,
Uh huh.
why did you have to go to another Israelite to get justified?
Did God not send other Israelites to let other people know they're Israelites?
You talking about in the New Testament?
Yes. Did God send the disciples to go
Yeah,
teach other Israelites?
yeah. Now,
So what do you? So what are you talking about, bro?
yeah, but okay, okay.
Brother, you do
The
not know
same
what you're talking
thing, same
about.
thing, same
Brother, I love
thing.
you. I love
Listen
you,
to me.
but you do not know what you're talking about.
Well,
I
like I
love
said,
you.
we just ain't gonna agree with. We just
I,
ain't gonna agree
That's
with it.
cool, but you just your proof of
But
Cornelius being a white man is because Cornelius came to Peter, but yet Peter was sent to Israelites.
hmm
So what? How is that a point that he's white? That does not correlate with anything in Acts 10 or the
so you
Bible.
saying that's all Peter was sent to was Israelites?
It's what it says.
Okay, okay. Like I
So
say,
if Peter was
we gonna agree to this.
no,
How
if
about
you're not hold on, you're not disagreeing with me.
the people of
Hold on,
Galatia
hold on, hold on, hold on,
was they Israelites?
hold on. I'm about to slow down.
No,
I'm about to.
you said Peter was sent to Israelites. The people
Yes,
of Galatia were they Israelites?
yes.
So why was Paul writing to Israelites when he was supposed to be writing to Gentiles?
Hold on, I'm about to go ahead and
See,
bush
that's
you.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Now let's go back. Let's
I'm
go
about to
back.
bust you.
We
Hold on, brother. I'm about to bust you real quick. Hold on. I'm about to show you that there's Israelites in Galatia.
okay.
Why is it not popping up? Yeah, Peter.
I agree that there's Israelites in Galatia.
So what are you talking about, bro?
Okay, did you
If you
just not
agree
hear
that
me? Did
if
you
you
just not
agree
hear
that
what you
there's
just said?
Israelites
Listen,
in
listen,
Galatia,
listen.
what is your point?
You
You're just
just
talking
said,
now.
listen. You just said that
Oh,
Peter was sent to the Israelites, right?
yes.
We both agreed that
Hold on,
the Galatians were Israelites. Then why was Paul writing to the Galatians
because he
when
was
he's
talking
supposed to be writing to the Gentiles?
because Gentiles are Israelites.
Okay,
You want me to prove it? Watch this. I'm gonna go to Galatians.
Gentiles are Israelites.
Watch, I'm gonna prove it. Watch this.
Do-
We're gonna do it in Galatians. Look, this is Galatians 3. This is Galatians 3 and verse 13. It says, Christ had redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us, for it is written, curses everyone that hangeth on the tree. When were the heathens under the curse of the law?
The heathens were never under curse of law because they were never under the covenant.
So if the heathens were
Now,
never hold on, slow down. If the heathens were never under the curse of the law, why is Paul, according to you, telling these Gentiles that Christ redeemed them from the curse of the law, but only Israel was under the curse of the law?
hold on, you was breaking up. Now you said you said Paul was telling the Gentiles this.
You said that. You said that Paul is writing to Galatia, right? And you said
Okay,
that Paul is writing to Gentiles in Galatia, correct?
Paul is writing to Israelites in Galatia.
But you just said that how you just told me that the Galatians were Gentiles.
Yes, I said, why are you saying that Paul was only writing to Gentiles when he was writing to Israelites also, right?
You just said that Paul was writing to Gentiles only. I agree that Paul was writing to Israelites, and I agree that Peter was going to Israelites.
Okay.
I think you're confusing yourself, brother.
Oh, I am. Okay.
You have to, because I never
Okay.
said things,
Uh,
and you just, and every time we get to something, you agree with me. You saying, yeah, the Galatians are Israelites. I'm like, okay. So what is your
okay. Yeah. Yes. The Galatians are Israelites.
so what is your brother? What is your point?
Okay. Uh, uh my point is
Uh-huh.
Galatia was part of Israel, and Paul,
You said
well,
Galatia was part of Israel?
Galatians were Israelites, right?
The
So
Galatians
they
that
were part of Israel.
no, the Galatians that Paul are writing to are Israelites.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Now, Rick,
but
I
you
want you to
but
read
you're
the
trying to say,
whole
hold
thing.
on,
Where
hold on, brother. You're trying to say, I know what you're trying to get at. You're trying to say that these are physical Gentiles that have now accepted Christ, and now they're being referenced as Israel, correct?
no, no, I'm saying that the Galatians were Israelites, but I'm saying that the Galatians uh, were too much under that law. The Galatians had to be the Galatians could basically accept other people. That's what it talked about. It
Where
talked
does it
about,
say in
oh, matter of
where does
fact,
it say in Galatians? Where does it say that?
matter of fact, he said that. So, Paul said that somewhere else when he was talking about Gentiles of the flesh. What you think about that? Gentiles of the flesh.
You got to give me a verse.
That's in Ephesians 2.
Ephesians 2. Okay, let's go to Ephesians 2. All right, in Ephesians 2, and I'm pretty
So
sure.
you don't know what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah,
Or
you're
when
talking
I
about
say
Ephesians.
Gentiles of the flesh, you don't know what
You're
I'm talking about when I say Gentiles of the flesh, huh? You probably won't, because you won't agree with what I'm about to say. But
I mean, all you have to do, brother. Hold on, brother. You're not gonna do that. All you have to do is just give me the verse, and I'll go to the verse and explain it. You don't have to do all that. Just give me the verse. So where's
well,
that?
no,
You're
no,
talking. I know
no.
what you're talking about. Let me just.
This
I'm
the
just.
whole chapter. Tell you the truth.
I know it's Ephesians 2:11. It says, "Wherefore remember that ye being in time past Gentiles in the flesh,
Hmm.
who are called uncircumcision by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh, made by hands." That's
Hmm.
what you're saying. How
Now
can
you
a
got to read.
Gentile
You got to
hold on.
read the whole thing, though, man. Just not one
I'm going
verse.
to, brother. I'm going to. I'm just asking.
That's where y'all be misleading folks at. One
Hold
verse.
on. I'm going to. I'm just asking a question on verse 11. Slow down. How can
Okay.
a Gentile be a Gentile in the past in the flesh, but now an Israelite? I thought they were always
That's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm
no,
asking you.
but I thought they was always Gentiles. Won't they always be Gentiles?
That's what I'm asking you. What do you think about that? How
This
can a Gentile be uh a Gentile of the flesh?
the reason why these people were Gentiles in the flesh is because our people were taken into captivity and stopped following the laws, which made them Gentiles. And I'm about to prove it in verse 12.
Okay.
It says that at that time you were without Christ, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel. What is
Right.
the commonwealth of Israel?
Yeah. What is the Commonwealth of Israel?
Let's go into the Greek.
Oh shoot, you talking the Greek?
Let's go into what it was translated in, brother.
You
When
talking about the
you go into
okay.
this Greek word, it's talking about the right of citizenship. When were
Hmm.
Gentiles ever citizens of Israel? Like, when did they ever have the rights to be citizens of Israel?
You said when was Gentiles ever citizens?
When did they ever have the right? When did they ever get the right to be citizens of Israel?
Say that. Okay, you said
These people, hold on.
say that one more time. Say that one more
I'm
time. You was
gonna read
breaking
the
up.
verse. I'm gonna read the verse again. I got you. It said that at that time you were without Christ, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel. This
I got
word
that part.
commonwealth, the commonwealth of Israel is talking about the land of Israel. When were Gentiles being made aliens from the land of Israel?
When
Is
were
there
they?
Is there an
When you,
account where God kicked the Gentiles out of the land of Israel?
well, when they were cut off, right?
When was the Gentiles cut off? When, like, for you to say that the Gentiles were cut off, there had to be a time that they were walking with God. When was the Gentiles walking with God? When was the Gentiles in the covenant with the Most High God to where they got cut off from the Commonwealth of Israel? I'm talking about
Now you talking about one
bloodline
person
Israel.
or the whole group
I'm talking
or the
about
whole
this is the
one
whole group.
nation?
This whole thing is talking about a group of people. Stop talking about one person.
Oh,
So when
let's
did that
see.
happen?
Let me see.
I'm gonna be real with you.
It's in Isaiah.
Okay, Isaiah 56.
Isaiah 19.
Isaiah.
Isaiah. We. I want you to read me 56 too. Isaiah 56, the whole chapter too.
Okay, but what is Isaiah 19
But
talking?
Isaiah 19, 23
Isaiah
and
19. It
25.
says, "In that day
Go.
shall there be an highway out of Egypt to
Uh-huh.
Assyria, and the Assyrians shall come into
You
Egypt."
should have started
And
at 21. My bad.
I'll,
My bad. My bad.
you want me to start at 21? Where you want me to start at, brother? Let me know before I start reading.
They were in covenant with God
Where?
because they got blessed.
What verse?
Let me ask you this: if
Hold on,
somebody is
brother.
blessed,
What verse in 19 in Isaiah 19 are you talking about where it says they're in covenant with God? Where is that?
if you call on the Lord's name
Brother,
and
you're getting off
you being
topic.
blessed with Him, are you not in covenant with Him?
Brother, where in 19 does it say that the Gentiles are in covenant with God?
Okay, okay. Let me see. I don't. It don't say that.
Okay, so it
Now,
doesn't
let
say
me.
that.
This is what I'm asking you though.
No,
This
we
is
can
what I'm
move on.
asking you though.
I just wanted you to say that it wasn't in there. And I thank you for that because most people won't be true about that. But go
This
ahead,
is
brother.
what this is what I'm asking you though.
Go ahead, brother. Because I just want you to know we bouncing around and
Yes,
I
yes, we're
just showed
bouncing around.
I know,
Yes,
but I
we're
just
bouncing
showed you
around
hold on, I
because
just showed you
the Bible is a big book.
that's correct. I accept that. I just want you to know in Ephesians chapter 2, you have not shown physical Gentiles being cut off from the commonwealth of Israel. I need you to show that. Because you said Ephesians 2 is about the Gentiles.
Yeah, Ephesians 2. Well, like I said, we're going to disagree on that one too because
That's
the
fine. We can move on.
but Isaiah 56.
Okay, we got
Daniel, let me see. Daniel,
hold on, brother. What verse are we going to? Because you're
I think
just throwing a lot of verses out here.
yes, I'm throwing a lot of them
I
because
know, but
that's
hold on. I was about to tell you something. You're throwing a lot of verses around. Then
mm-hmm.
we get there, you can't explain them. Like you have
Well,
not explained the verse yet.
I explain it, but you disagree with it. So, like I
Bro,
said,
you
we are
no
going to
no
agree to disagree on
brother,
things.
you haven't explained it. You just said, "How do you feel about that?" when you read it, and I
Uh huh.
answered, but you
Uh
didn't
huh.
break down anything.
But we're going to agree to disagree on that.
Okay, that's fine, bro. So where we going, bro?
All right. What you think about the Pharisee and the tax collector? Let me ask you what you think about that.
And what chapter and what verse?
Oh, okay. I thought you wouldn't know what the Pharisee. Let me see. I think it's in Luke. Luke 18, 9. Yeah, read that 9. Luke 18, 9.
Luke 18 and 9. It says, and he spake this parable unto a certain which trusted in themselves that they were righteous and despised others. It says, two men went up into a temple to pray, the one a Pharisees and the other a publican. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself, God, I thank thee that I am not as other men are, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as these publicans. It says, I fast twice in a week. I give tithes of all that I possess. And the publican stand far off, will not lift up his up so much as his eyes unto heaven, but smote it upon his breast, saying, God be merciful to me, a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone that exalted himself shall be abased, and him that humbled himself shall be exalted. And okay, so what is your point with this parable?
Okay. So, if you are justified, does that mean you have salvation?
If you get justified, yes, you will get salvation.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh, and in 14, who's saying that? I tell you this.
That's Christ.
I tell you this. Okay, that's Christ.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, a tax collector can be a Moabite, an Ammonite, or an Edomite, right? You just said
Well,
a tax collector.
I know, but what you're doing is you're trying to insert other races into Christ's parable. When this parable, he's just showing you that the person that humbles down and repents will be justified. This has nothing to do
Right, right.
about a
The
nation.
person, not the nation. The person. We talking about the person right now. The
Okay.
person will lead up to a stranger.
Okay.
The strangers were called Gentiles. Am I right?
Okay. Matter of fact, we can talk about that. Let's go to Romans 8. Because Paul actually talks about this. Justification.
Man,
Right?
Romans talks, yeah, he talks all
I know
Romans
Paul
8,
is
9,
watch
10,
this.
and 11. Talks
Let me
about
watch.
all that, man.
I know, but watch this, brother. Watch this, brother. In Romans 8 and 29, this is on the topic of justification. It says, for whom he did foreknow, he also predestinated to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. It says, moreover, when he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and in whom he justified, them he also gloried. Who are the people that were called? Because you know that Paul only speaks what the Old Testament says,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Right.
So where in the Old Testament do we see uh who is called?
Uh, Isaiah, I mean not Israelites, I meant. Uh,
So the
uh,
Israelites are the ones that's called.
are the ones that's called.
So the Israelites are the one that's called, right?
Right.
So those are the people that's predestinated. And then it says the ones that's justified, correct? Which that's Isaiah 42 and 12. It says, hearken unto me, O Jacob and Israel, my called. I am he, I am the first, and I am also the last. So yeah. And then just to hammer it on the head. Just to hammer it on the head. Let me get it.
Now, who can
Oh,
be who can be in the fold
hold
and
on.
being called an Israelite?
Only Israelites.
No,
I mean, you haven't proven that yet.
no.
And no,
I've proven it and you disagree.
you have not
I've
proven
proven it
it.
many, many times and you
Hold on,
disagree.
brother. We staying on that call. This is Isaiah 63 and 19. I'm gonna start at 18. It says, the people of thy holiness have possessed it, but a little while. Our adversaries have trodden down thy sanctuary. Verse 19. We are thine. Thou never bearest rule over them. They were not called by thy name. In Isaiah 63, 18 and 19, this is saying the heathen was never called by God's name. Why is that?
You said a heathen was never called by God's name?
Isaiah 63, 18 and 19 says that the adversaries are the heathens, and those are the ones that trod down the sanctuary. Remember, the Babylonians took over the temple, the Greeks took over the temple. Those are talking about the Gentiles. It just says that God never bears rule over them, and he never called them by their name. What's going on with that? If they can be accepted in his fold, why was they never called? And Paul just said in Romans 8 and 20 and 30 that the people that are called shall be justified. And the only people that we see that's called right now are the Israelites. It just plainly says that they don't call. He never called upon the Gentiles. So what's going on with that, brother? It says, whoever is, I'm gonna read this again. It says, Marvel, when he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified. So the people that he justified are going to be the people that's called. We just read in Isaiah and prophecy, the people that were called were the Israelites. So that means that they're the only ones that's going to get justified. And I'm a hammer in the point too. In Isaiah 45, verse 25, it says, in the Lord shall all the seed of Israel be justified and shall glory. This physical bloodline Israelites are the one that's going to be justified. So why is prophecy not agreeing with what you're saying? And why is Paul agreeing with prophecy?
What's that? What's that?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm having I'm having trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get to a good Wi-Fi spot, I guess.
So you
Cause
didn't hear nothing I said?
I heard half of it. You said, nah, I
Okay.
know you said something in Isaiah. Am I
I'm gonna
am I
slow it down for you.
am I clear? Am I clear to you?
I can hear you just fine, but I'm gonna
You
just
can
give
hear
you
me
quick.
just fine. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna just ask this question quick. Paul said that people are predestinated to come to the image of Christ, and the people that's conformed to the image of Christ were the people that were called, that were justified in glory. When we read in the Bible, in Isaiah, the people that's
Oh damn.
called. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, brother? Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I hear you now. Let me.
In Romans 8 and 29 through 30, Paul said that it's predestinated that people are going to be conformed to the image of Christ. And those people that are predestinated to conform to the image of Christ are the one that's called, justified, and will be gloried. While in OT,
Okay.
is that all only talking about Israel? In prophecy, it's only talking about Israel. It literally says in Isaiah, I believe that was it 63. It says that they were never called. The heathens were never called. So what's going on with that? Right, you
All
still
right.
can't hear.
You said Paul said that only Israel can be justified, right?
Paul said that there are people predestinated to conform to the image of Christ, and those people that they're predestinated to conform to the image of Christ are the people that are called. The people that are called are the Israelites. And then I literally showed you a verse where it says God never called the Gentiles. So what's going on with that, brother? How can the heathens be saved if they were never called?
How can they be saved? They never called.
Yeah,
So they would have to be called to be saved.
that's what Paul said. He said the people that are called shall be justified. You said that being justified means salvation. I just showed you in Isaiah 45 and 25, the seed of Israel shall be justified. And I just showed you in Isaiah 48 and 12, the seed of Israel was called.
Right. The seed of Israel is always called, but
So where do you have any evidence of any heathens being called?
heathens being called.
Yeah, being the called, the people that's conforming to the image of Christ, the people that's being justified, the people that's being glorified. Nowhere in the Bible you can find that heathens are getting any of that. It's all going to the Israelites. Even Romans
Well,
9
well,
Paul
well.
tells you
I
that
told you about Rahab, but you're gonna disagree with me.
well,
Another,
you told me
it's
you told
been
me
other pots. It's
you
been
told
up.
me Rahab got hold on, you told me Rahab got salvation, and then when I asked you how is betraying your people to the enemies that's coming to kill your people and joining up with your enemies salvation, if salvation is being saved from your enemies?
So you said salvation is meant. So, like I said, that is your definition of salvation, right?
That's the Bible's definition of salvation.
Okay. I so the salvation that. Oh, where is it at? I'm gonna have that for you later on. But the salvation that's talked about being saved from hell's fires, that's not considered salvation.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I don't believe hell like you.
Oh, okay.
I
So
don't
what was
believe.
the Messiah talking about and when he was talking to that Roman officer?
What you mean that people's gonna be? What are we talking about, man?
Okay.
What,
Okay.
now
Let's,
we get into hell. We get into a whole nother topic, and we was
yeah,
talking.
I see. I
We
see.
was talking about Gentiles becoming Israelites, and every verse I done pulled out showing that Gentiles can't be Israelites. You
So
say
so
no, that's fine,
so
but you haven't
Gentile.
showed the scripture saying they can.
Yeah, I did. Like I said, I did. But you said you don't. You ain't gonna
What?
agree with it.
Maybe I misheard. What verse? What verse said that?
Okay. Okay. Let me
What
see.
what verses said that Gentiles can become Israelites?
The commandment. It was one of the commandments.
Leviticus 19.
Leviticus.
But I
Leviticus
showed you.
19.
But I
But
showed
you
you
said.
that
But you said that those strangers are
are Israelites.
Israelites.
Yes, sir. And then I proved it with another scripture. And you said, "Oh, I put you on to something."
Nah, that was another one. But
No, I took you.
what you was
I
talking about?
took you to
You was
Psalm
talking
69
about
and 8.
Psalm 69 and 8.
Yeah, I showed that an Israelite can be called a stranger. And then I can
Okay.
go into the Hebrew.
So
I go into the Hebrew for that Leviticus and show you that that word can be used for Israelites. But again, you're going to disagree with the lexicons. So, I mean,
who's the
what
lexicons?
a lexicon is basically it's what gives us the definition of these words in the Bible. The New Testament was translated into Greek, and the Old Testament was translated into Hebrews. And through the lexicon, when we go into a word, it'll tell, oh, this word means this.
Okay.
You disagree with the lexicons. Because when I went into the Greek and I showed you that Cornelius was Israelite in the Greek, you said, no, I don't deal with that.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You talking about what's called strong concordance and shit, stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. You right on that.
So, I mean, brother, I'm going to just say,
What about what you say now? What you say?
I'm
You
going to
just
just,
gonna say what now?
I'm going to just be honest with you, brother. This conversation is not fruitful and you have not proven anything.
Like I
And
said, I've proven it.
you
I've
haven't.
proven it.
Every time I win somewhere, you
But
agree with me.
but so you saying that there's only one stranger in Leviticus 19:34,
I
right?
just think there's only one stranger. I believe there's 2 or 3 words for the word stranger in Hebrew. Now, when
Okay.
you want to talk about an actual bloodline heathen, the Hebrew word is nakar. We know that because I believe is that Leviticus. Let me see. Let me bring it out real quick. In Leviticus, let me find it real quick. In the book of Leviticus, in the laws, it tells us Leviticus 25 in Leviticus 25 verses 44 through 46 says that we can enslave the strangers.
Yes, you can enslave them. Yes, you
So,
can
so
enslave
are
them.
those strangers Israelites?
If they're in the fold, they would be Israelites. They're of their house.
They can't be because it's
Yes, they
against.
are.
Hold on,
Well, that's what the Most High said. Treat them as part of the fold.
and I'm asking you, how can they be treated as part of the fold if I can put them in
So,
slavery forever?
cause right now you saying that you can enslave your own kind.
No, I'm not. I'm showing you that.
That's
I'm
basically
showing you.
what you just said, man.
No, I'm showing you that in
What?
Leviticus
Well,
20.
then there's two types of strangers.
I know I agree with you, but that's what I'm trying to show to you. That's why I said that in Leviticus 19 that you're using, that stranger is talking about an Israelite, because in other instances where we see strangers can be treated as slaves. So if they can be treated as slaves, how are they going to be treated like somebody born in the land if I can enslave them? When in the Bible it says I can't enslave my brothers and sisters that are Israelites.
Right. You can't enslave your brothers, but
Uh huh.
the strangers. That's what I'm telling you. See, that's what I'm saying. There's two types. Just like there's two types of virgins. There's
I
two types of strangers.
understand that,
Like
brother.
I say, you just
Answer
put
the
me on to
question.
something. I
I
just
know.
found out that there's two types of
No,
strangers.
I just want you to explain that though. Leviticus 25 and 46 says, and if ye shall take them as your inheritance for so like it says,
Mm-hmm.
and ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you to inherit them for a possession, they shall be your bondmen forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, Ye shall not rule one over another with rigor. You're saying that a heathen is supposed to be treated like an Israelite. He's an Israelite, but that don't make no sense if we can enslave an actual physical heathen. That's what I'm saying.
What? That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. He's to be loved like he's part of the fold. When
But
he's part of the fold, yes, he is.
enslave,
No, what you say now?
but I can enslave him.
If you want to.
So I can enslave him.
So
I still treat him like my brother.
I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, if he comes into part of the fold, or he wants to be down with us,
Mm-hmm.
and you cannot deny him. You can't say, "Get your ass on, white boy." Excuse me, I don't know if you cuss or not, but
No, I don't trip, but but I don't think you understand. I know that heathens can come to our temple and give sacrifices and do all that. But what I'm saying is, like, just listen to me. What I'm saying is, in the laws themselves, there are laws against the heathen. Like in the laws, it says that, like, watch this, the Deuteronomy 14 and 21. It says, "Ye shall not eat of anything that died of itself. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gates." Is that treating him like my brother if I gave him some roadkill, but an Israelite can't eat roadkill?
you said the stranger that's outside the gate or inside the gate.
Inside your gate, what you're talking about, you saying if a heathen want to come, you want to live amongst Israel? Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, he can come live amongst us, but he has to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the land. But in the law,
Right.
statutes, and commandments of the land, it says that I can treat him different than an Israelite. So how can they be part of the fold? If I can treat him different, I don't have to treat him like another Israelite. I can give him roadkill. I can do usury upon him. I can enslave his children according to the Torah. How are they part of the fold, brother?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You said the strangers outside the gates or inside the gates.
Inside thy gates.
Damn. Let me go back and read that there,
Deuteronomy
cause
14,
I'm
Deuteronomy 14:21, brother.
Deuteronomy 14:21.
Yes. This is saying that I can feed strangers that live in Israel.
You feel like reading all of Isaiah 56?
I don't mind going to Isaiah 56, but what I want you to do is answer my question. Why, according to you, a Gentile can come into the fold and be treated like Israel, but yet the commandments are saying that I don't have to treat them like an Israelite?
Well, like I said, that was a commandment that he be treated as one.
I know, that's why I'm saying the one that you're referencing to is talking about an Israelite. It's not talking about a Gentile, because a Gentile, you don't have to do that.
There you go.
So can you answer that?
You said answer that last part you say?
My
The
question. You said that Leviticus 19 and 34 is saying that I have to treat a Gentile like an Israelite, correct?
mhm.
But why in Deuteronomy 14:21 is telling me I don't have to? Is there a contradiction in the law, statute, commandments? Did God
look like
contradict?
it look like it may be, man.
All right, brother.
But you say it
Hey,
that it
brother.
means another black man, right?
Hey, brother. The night is young. Shalom. That's crazy, bro. I'm not doing that. Hey, all I want to say is, first things first, call out Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. And, man, shalom.